Hello collective, it's Kai. I'm here at home after I went to an event. It's called Jam Session. It's held every third Sunday. And I got a breast cancer awareness pin because I donated, and I donated some clothes today for the winter time that's coming up, and it gets pretty chilly even it's fall. But either way, it gets cold in Vegas, so the winter time is right around the corner. I was just talking to Natalia. She hosted it and was telling me about how she's been trying to get kind of more trendier clothes for the youth that she is collecting clothes for. And so I actually had brought a lot of my fast fashion that I had bought in the past, and places that I don't really support anymore because they endorse fast fashion in general, and what is that called? Labor that's not paid properly. Unethical, in other words. So Zara is one of them, and I just donated them all tonight, and some clothes that I definitely don't need, jackets and stuff. And then I jammed today and I got this cute little Polaroid that oh my god, I'm blanking on her name. I literally was just talking to her. God damn it. But I had this nice Polaroid taken of me, and I had a really good time just tapping into my inner child, inner adolescent. And interestingly enough, one of the things that I experienced was this kind of absence of stage fright. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've talked about how I had a lot of trauma with performing, because I was trained to be a professional pianist, and it was very stressful. It was very stressful, never to say the least. Honestly, yeah, that's just what it was. And I am really sensitive to stress. And so I literally was just sitting on the grass, and I was just kind of leaning back, and I felt that familiar fear come up. And one of the greatest things that I've been kind of utilizing during this time, when that kind of fear comes into my heart chakra, is to transmutate it into excitement. And the reason why is because I do believe that stress, anxiety, fear is interchangeable with excitement, joy, ecstasy. And ecstatic joy is so interchangeable. And I literally did that, and then I released it, right? And so I went up, I jammed twice. The first time alone, and it was really chill. And I have video footage. I'm probably gonna post it on my Instagram. But and then the second time I went up, I scatted back and forth with someone named Alex, and it was super fucking cool because I've never done that before, and I've never went back and forth with someone. It was just really fun. And I actually recently, literally a few days ago, I think, well, last night I had confessed to this person that I'm attracted to. And initially, I actually had told them that I am open to being friends with them despite being attracted to them. And that's something that was a boundary for me in the past, where I don't become friends with people I'm attracted to, probably for this very reason of liking them. And for me, my experience has been I don't like it when my guy friends, my homies, start to like me. And I know that that's kind of a little bit uptight sometimes, if I could say anything. So I've kind of let that go, as much as I know how I feel. So I feel content in just knowing that, and finally telling him, because it's been months of me knowing, or me getting to know how I really feel about it. Because honestly, I was trying to check in with myself and be is this really I want to be in a relationship with this person? we are quite different as much as there are similarities as well. And so I just enjoyed my time. I kind of like went back to like I went back to the foundational things that were working for me before. And every single time it's always about community, connection, and I really made an effort to have conversations with people this time. And I also recognize like I am quite awkward and I feel like everyone can be. And yet at the same time, I was just kind of like understanding a little bit more of like the nuances of like it's only this very moment, right? Like in this present moment, I get to have the space to talk to these people. So utilizing it and not letting it just pass me by, because I used to go to events and not talk to anybody because I was in a place of isolation as much as solitude. And honestly as well, like I don't believe like going into solitude always means like you're alone, because truly you can't be alone, like unless you go to the fucking mountains and shit, like as much as I kind of would like to do that. But I've just been tapping more into my feminine side, because after acknowledging, well, after accepting how I really felt about this person, like it really just opened me up, and it opened up that door within me that had been very much like rusted lock type energy. Like the door is wooden, the keyhole is very old, it's an old-fashioned key and it's super rusted over, and yet it was never locked, you know? So it like just naturally like slowly moved open, and I've just been really accepting that, because I do feel like I've just been in this kind of presence now after learning what it or practicing emotional detachment and not like being expecting a specific result to happen. And so it's been really interesting, because it's definitely fresh. I was mentioning in my last video, I was kind of like wondering when I would start crying about this, but I didn't. Well, it's not like the same kind of tears where I'm like bawling my eyes out. It's like, yeah, like my body had to rest, and I have had to allow myself the space to do that. And then I felt energy today after that whole conversation with my mom, and I just kind of was like, no, the present moment. I just keep expanding the present moment. Every single time that my mind tries to think about the past or the future, I'm like, wait, I'm in this present moment. Even if I'm driving, I'm like, I just want to be here. I just want to fucking be here in this moment. Like, I don't even want to think about who it's gonna be, because who knows? It may or may not be this person. Even though I'm attracted to them, it'd be really fucking nice. Like, it might be something that I desire, but this desire, without the physical representation of who it is like it's me desiring it and it also desiring me. And so that's a spiritual practice as well. But I just had a really good time tonight, and it was really nice. Met some people, and I just kind of like allowed it to be, and was in this like awkward, shy, but also feminine and expressive and fun, and still kind of like a different form of it, because I do feel like as I'm reflecting on like a little bit of like how this was emulated in the past for me, it was definitely like, it felt very like erratic and chaotic and everywhere. Yet in this environment, I felt calm, even though I was so much energy. It was such a big space, and people were like bouncing off of me and coming up to me and telling me like how my excitement was really inspiring, or they just enjoyed it because I was that. And I was just like, I'm glad. Like, that's all I can really say, because if I could inspire that within another person, and that person bringing that forward in their own way, it's like, that's all I could ask for. I'm literally getting chills. Thank you, confirmation. Like, that's all I could truly wish for. And I just read this beautiful comment. Thank you so much. I think it was like something Majesty, but thank you, Majesty, because those words that you shared, it truly gives me chills, because that's all I pray for, is that my intentions are pure and that I can be honest moving forward, because I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. I don't want to hide parts of myself. And yet at the same time, I do need to be discerning now. I really am acknowledging that, and not in a way that's repressive of me. You know what I mean? Kind of like, the word that's coming up is selective. It's just my perspective on that is every single person I'm interacting with differently, because it's a different person. Why would I treat everyone the same when there's a whole different being in front of me that has a whole lifetime of experiences and energy and places and presences that they're in that is just completely different than another person, you know? Yeah, I hope that makes sense, or I mean, that's just what makes sense to me. But I'm tired. I was trying to go to this Japanese bakery. It's called Pullman Bakery. It's all the way in Enterprise, but it's open 24/7. And apparently that's the area where a lot of Asian-based foods and restaurants are. And I didn't know that. And someone that I met today, their name is Van. I'm pretty sure, Van. So Van was telling me that that's kind of where they used to live, and that is the old, that's where a lot of the Asian restaurants and stuff are, and a lot of Asians live apparently. And I didn't know that, because I'm not from here. I'm from California, East Bay, Alameda represent. So yeah, I was just kind of oh, okay, cool. And it made sense, because there's a really good coffee shop that I really like, and it's actually from California, called Phin Smith, Phin, and it's a Vietnamese coffee place. It's really fucking good, because they literally don't change their recipe. And I do feel that's so important, because every single fucking drink that I've had, the coconut coffee, the matcha blend, the matcha blueberry blend, what else? The ube one, so fucking good. And I really wanted to get another one today, but honestly, I had frozen yogurt at the event, and I already took my lactose pill, and I don't really want to take another one. So I just really highly recommend that coffee shop, because it's really good if you're in California. I'm pretty sure it's only in SoCal. Yeah, pretty sure. And then, sorry, I feel it's pretty low. I hope you guys can see me. But yeah, it's really fucking good. It's in Spring Valley, but lower than Spring Valley, so I guess it's closer to Enterprise. I'm pretty sure actually that it is in Enterprise. But yeah, I'm feeling lately Vegas has been feeling more hometown, which is really cool, because I moved a lot in high school, location wise. I was there for middle school, and then I went to high school in Okalani's Lafayette for a year and a half, and then I transferred to Alameda High. I got really depressed mid-sophomore year, and going to therapy and everything wasn't really helping enough. And so we moved back to Alameda, and the rest is history, truly. But besides the point, fuck. Sorry, I'm just kind of tired, so I just wanted to share a few of the things that I went to today, because I'm really understanding that this is my calling, to just share what I experience. And I honestly, there's really no reason to. It's just to share. But anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being alive. And I'm sending you so much love and support on your own spiritual journey. Bye, guys.